So if you were told that your head pastor was HIV positive, what would be your reaction? Shocked, I believe. Well, this tells us that HIV is no respecter of persons, and it is not only promiscuous people who get infected. Well, my very good friend and brother, Rev Azumah, tells us when he got infected and how he's coping with HIV.
Yes, our bang mena. Mani nyum lebe bia apalo ngapo. Ni dambene bang intera a HIV balungai. Abesek etehu bebe anyina bangai. Bi asek etehu bebe bi. Ni ter kanyer. Eche ni file anye ni tera HIV bi. Ni tier bang nyofu wogo benibe. Honsan watera a HIV.
You're welcome, Rev.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been a long time.
Exactly.
I've been looking around for you and I'm happy to have you here today.
Yeah, thank you.
And you're looking wonderful.
Yeah, exactly.
How's everything anyway?
By His grace, I'm doing well.
Family, friends?
Yeah, my family is doing well. The church is progressing. And friends are also doing well.
I'm happy to hear that.
Thank you.
So, Rev, tell me, how did you get to know that you were HIV positive?
Yeah, it was a very surprise one. Like also mommy just giving birth to the third child. Then just after she gave birth, we see that she was falling sick. Today she's sick, tomorrow she's sick. So being a man of God, we have to call upon God. So we pray, I invite other pastors, we pray, but still, because mommy is not getting better, things are getting worse. And finally, we have to go to hospital. We traveled to 13 hospitals, but nothing was proving good. Then a friend advised us to see a doctor at Tema called Rafa. So we went to Rafa when she also examined us of mommy throughout the whole day, but still it didn't prove anything. Then he gave us a note to go to Tema General Hospital. Then, you know, from Rafa to Tema General, is there a short distance? So in the taxi, I opened the letter. Then the letter is reading, the doctor at Rafa is addressing the general hospital doctor that, please doctor, cancel these couples and let them do HIV test. Then I say, wow, HIV test. Then I tend to look at also mommy in the taxi because she was weak. So she's asleep. She doesn't know. So I call her. By now the taxi have already entered the general hospital premises. Then I say, the doctor said we should do HIV test. We nearly returned. So the doctor did not see anything. I said, we are sick and to do HIV test, we don't think. But we gathered the courage to look for the doctor and we gave the note to him and he said, we are here to do AIDS test, not even HIV. He said AIDS test. So we scared. Hey, AIDS test, what is going to happen? So we humble ourselves and they took our blood sample and they said we should go and come the next day. So to be frank, that night we pray that even if it is HIV, God should reverse it. But the next day we dressed early in the morning, we appear at the clinic and we sat down before the doctor. Then the doctor said, Reverend, I am sorry. As I heard the word, I am sorry, then I say, wow, something has happened. I'm sorry to announce to you that you and also for mommy are living with HIV. Then I say, what? That was how we got to know our status. It was a big shock. We started to cry. My wife was crying seriously. I have to console her that, well, it's okay. And the way we managed to leave even the clinic home was God. We don't know even how we managed. But it was a big blow. HIV, where did we get it from? Where does this come from? So if God wants to punish people, should it be we? What have we done that we should deserve this kind of punishment? So it was a very shocking way, and that's how we got to know.
How did you take it from then on? I mean, this was the initial reaction.
Yeah.
How did you take it from then on, and how long did it take you to really come to terms with it?
Yeah, to be frank, we didn't take it easy at all, because all the days of my life, I dedicate myself to God. All my knowledge tells me it is those who, excuse me to say, prostitutes or those who follow women who might get HIV. So why me, a reverend minister who dedicated his life to God? So we didn't take it easy, and all that we know is that we are going to die. And my wife will tell me that, so she's going to die, so I should take care of the children. I say, but we are all going to die. So we should all prepare. Maybe tomorrow we are going to die. And gradually, it was not easy. Then finally, I just wake up one day. I blame God. I say, God, why did you do this to me? But finally, I've got to know that God is not in this issue at all. And I just encourage myself and encourage my wife that, fine, it has come. Let's manage it. What can we do to live a longer life, to be productive, and to do the will of God on this earth?
So when and how did you start treatment?
Yeah, this thing started, and what happened was we started facing some sort of stigma, because like I said, also Mommy is a very thick, tall woman. So gradually she's deforming, rashes are coming, and diarrhea have come in, and people have started to see some sort of symptoms around her. So even when she goes to bathroom, the woman in the house also, she has when they leave Ace in the bathroom, so they will not bath there. So it becomes a very big hindrance. So she now has to bath in the bedroom. Then later on we clean. And these things are going on when my children even go out to buy food. One day I remember the wache seller. The mom says she would like to take wache. Then I send the elderly one to go and buy wache. The wache seller said no, she will not hold the CD, the Ghana CD, because when she hold it, she will be infected. And therefore, my daughter came and asked me that, people are saying Sika means so. What at all is Ace? And in the area, in the community, people started to talk that we don't know what to do. Then because I'm a reverend minister, my senior pastor always comes to ask what is going on in the life of Osofumami. And we call him in our sitting room like this. Then we told him that, Pastor, we went to the clinic and this is the result. My senior pastor said, hey, HIV, John, you have disappointed me. Then you can't work with me. This was the first reaction from the pastor. As we speak, he was just reversing back towards the entrance. Then he just passed there, bounced the door, bang. That was the end. So that very Sunday, I could not be able to attend church. Then on Sunday, the senior pastor could not hold on to his peace. He mounted the pulpit and announced our HIV status to the church. That now the secret has come. Because what is the secret? Pastor John and the wife of Mommy are living with HIV. Wow. That was how the whole church got to know. So people were asking, did you hear the news? Hey, Pastor Azumah and the wife are HIV positive. So the news scattered all over the area. And if he came to our, that was how some of our co-tenants got to know. That was when my wife go to the bathroom, they have to say that she's leaving Ace in the bathroom. So all these things continue. Then we advise ourselves that, to be frank, then we can't live in this area. We have to relocate.
Did you also leave the church?
Yeah, I could not go back. So we relocate to a different community. I lost all friends at that time. No friend could be able to come near to us except one friend called Titi. Have to offer us a place in Lashibi Committee 19. So we agreed to live there because with the things we are facing, we cannot cope again. So Titi gave us a place, and not quite long, then Titi have to die. Titi was my last hope. Now Titi died, I don't know what to do. Then things are getting worse for Mommy. Then we heard of a herbal clinic somewhere who they say that they can give medicine and also mommy can be cured, and myself too. Then we went there. To be frank, it was too much expensive. We cannot afford, but I have to go and struggle, get some money. And when we go, they will give us plenty. We will come and drink, believing God that by the next time we will go, when we do the test, it will be off. We will drink it, do the test, we are still HIV. One day, my mother-in-law came, that I have heard of a prayer camp far away in the Volta region. And they said they are very good. And because they say prayer camp, I know then it's a house of God. So they would like to take us of mommy to the prayer camp. And I agree. We went to the prayer camp. Over there, they say they don't believe in medicine. It's a pure prayer. Then we say, no problem. Then, we have some children. So I have to take care of them in Accra. While house of mommy is there in the village. So I left and I came back to Accra. Then every week I go and see what is happening. Anytime I go, I could say, also for me, his situation is getting worse. Over there, everything have deteriorated. Then one day I said, no, I have to bring also for me back home. So even if she would die in poor, she should die with me. One day I went to town. Then I heard the news on Joy FM that people living with HIV has gone on demonstration because their drugs that they take have shot. Then I said, wow, so there is a drug all along and we don't know. Then 7 o'clock, GTV, then the news highlight, then I saw people living with HIV has gone on demonstration. I said, yeah, that is my news. Then the news came, is that time they were holding placards and they covered their faces. And they mentioned Kolebu as where they have been taking the drug. Then that's the only news I'm looking for. So immediately I heard the news, then I leave the scene. Early morning, by 5 o'clock, I'm at Kolebu. I approached the security people who are sweeping in the morning. Then I told him that, can you direct me to where the HIV people are? He said, the AIDS people, those people who are dying, those people that God is punishing them. And I said, I was scared. I don't even know what am I going to do there? I said, my sister is living there, I want to go. He said, don't go there, they'll infect me. I don't know what to say. I said, please, can you just direct me to the place? We were going, then he was pointing his finger like this. And then I saw a fevers unit of Kolebu. Then he said, go there. Then I went. And when I went, I saw a lot of people on the ground. Some are wheelchairs, some are just lying on the ground, and you could see that all the symptoms that my wife is having at home, they were all having the same symptoms. Then I said, okay, maybe this might be the right place. Then I approached one of the nurses. Then I said, I should go and bring my wife immediately. The next day, early morning, we were there. They say they have to redo the test again. At the central lab, they take our blood sample. Yet still we are believing God that God this time take it away. The next one, it was 3 days. You have to come, not even the next day, 3 days. The third day we came, the result showed that we are still HIV positive. Quickly they have to put us on drug. Lo and behold, for about 3 months, that also for mommy's situation gradually is changing. Now she can eat, her body rashes are now going gradually. She's now, her strength is coming back. And even myself, the very thing that I cannot do, now I'm able to do them and I'm getting stronger than before. And by 6 months, so mommy is strong. I'm also very strong. And I say, glory be to God.
So how did it affect your daily lives? I mean, I'm sure now you were able to look after even the children better and even move up and down more efficiently, right?
Exactly. Yes, those days we could not do anything. And when we started taking the medicine, we were getting stronger. Then we were introduced to join a support group. Yeah. Then we heard that people living with HIV has formed a group. So somebody advised us to join the group. And when we joined the group, there we were enlightened with more informations on how to live daily with the virus that you cannot even transmit to your children. So our children later were called at Kolebu so that they can do the test. So they do all the tests for our children and they were HIV negative. All the 3 children we have by then. So gradually also for me becomes very strong. So then we planned out and doctor even let us know that a person with HIV can even give birth while the baby will not be infected. Then we planned to have our next baby. And she was pregnant, she gave birth. The baby is 2 years now and she's HIV negative.